I'm doing this again. Welcome to Jaysic, everyone. I'm not sure about you, but ever since September 29th, 1966, I've been feeling a little bit sick. All the bits and pieces of video games have been shoved down my throat. I think I'm going to go to the doctor, make sure it's nothing bad. Hey guys, I'm back. I have bad news. 1, I accidentally went to the wrong room and got a vasectomy done. And 2, I have an exceptionally rare disease that can only be cured through a 128-bit 4-player compatible purple home console. Nope, no. There. This baby right here is the Nintendo Gamecube. It released in Japan in September of 2001 and then came to America 2 months later. And compared to its N64 predecessor, this baby used discs, which made it very popular for third-party developers. Now, the people who had this console loved this console. They all loved the library, the games, the controller. But the issue is, that was the people who had the console. See, this console didn't exactly sell well, selling just short of 13 million copies in the US and only 21 million worldwide. See, this was at the time where Microsoft was biting their way into the video game console industry with the Xbox, and Sony was so pissed at Nintendo that they made a best-selling console. This was also at a time where so many third-party developers were moving to Sony and Microsoft's consoles because of their disc compatibility. Even though Nintendo did utilize a CD, it was only the micro DVD. That could barely hold as much storage as normal DVDs could. So what was it that made Nintendo fans so happy with the GameCube when they had it? Well, it was the library. Now that may be a bit confusing since a lot of the games that were on the GameCube that were bestsellers were also available on other consoles, like Sonic Adventure 2, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Resident Evil 0. Well, it's just the fact that the GameCube could run those games was an achievement for Nintendo. Nintendo's always lacked in hardware compatibility compared to other consoles, and they still kind of do. But the ability to have some support for third-party games is still a huge step. See, one of the major flaws of the N64 was that it couldn't pump out first-party games quick enough. All the fancy-smancy third-party companies were moving over to PlayStation and Sega, mostly because of their DVD compatibility. So now not only do they have more attraction from third-party companies, they had the compatibility to run those third-party games. I have 24 hours to find the GameCube, so the search is on. Let's see what games it has on it. That's a lot of Mario. Jesus Christ, these guys have a Mario orgasm? I gotta hand it to Nintendo, they give first parties a lot of love on this console. I'm pretty sure Mario's net worth is more than Jeff Bezos now. No wonder he's not answering my calls. Mario Sunshine, Mario Golf, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Strikers, Mario Power Tennis, Mario Superstar Basketball, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, 4 Mario Parties. My God, Nintendo! At this point, you can just slap the name Mario on anything, and then boom, it's a GameCube game.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce the newest Super Mario Bros. Game to you, Super Mario and the Holy Bible.
Another thing that made this console so widely popular was the controller. The GameCube controller was the closest we got to a normal form factor for a controller for many years. Then we went right back to a rectangular prism. See, the layout of this controller was different than normal. Most of the buttons were different sizes, but it made great for the games that were on this console. This controller is most popularly used for Super Smash Bros. Melee. The button layout of the controller was perfect for Super Smash Bros. And to this day, Nintendo continues to make versions of the GameCube controller specifically for Smash Bros. Another thing I like about this controller is certainly something weird, the fact that it's very much like the normal controllers at this time. You put it next to an Xbox controller and a PlayStation controller, you can see the similarities, you can see what they were going for. At the same time, it had its own unique Nintendo flair. Then again, if you put the GameCube controller next to other controllers at the time, they definitely feel like the kind of person you'd avoid at a party. You know, like most Nintendo things at the time. It's another question I like to ask myself about most consoles. What is a GameCube? What's the difference between this and everything else? What defines it as a console? Well, like most consoles at the time, you could take a lot away from the name of the console. The PlayStation looked like a station that you could play in. The Xbox slapped an X on a cardboard box and started a war. Similarly, the GameCube is a cube you can play games on. And Sega, well, they could dream. Well, the GameCube released in 2001 as a successor to the Nintendo 64, aiming to do what the Nintendo 64 did wrong, right. Such as adding CD compatibility, not having such a bullcrap controller, and really being able to do more of the things that the Nintendo 64 couldn't. Alright Jaysic, we get it, this thing was huge, but what games were there on this console? One of the first streamlined games on this console was Super Mario Sunshine. This game wasn't a direct sequel to Super Mario 64. They wanted to make a game that had the similar style of Super Mario 64, the open sandbox layout. And they wanted to make a similar style of game that took advantage of the GameCube's hardware capabilities. But here's the catch. I love Super Mario Sunshine. It's a great game. It's well made. But compared to the other Mario sandbox games, this one was far more forgettable. There was nothing wrong with the game. The game mechanics were amazing. Flood was a really good addition. The level design was really good too. I enjoyed playing a lot of levels. Emphasis on a lot. Super Mario 64 was unique in that it was the birth of all Super Mario 3D games. It was the first one and it introduced so many mechanics that were still used to this day. Mario Galaxy, man, where I start. That game was amazing. The graphics were great, the music was great, I love the level design, the idea of anti-gravity. Saving the rest of that for another video so I can milk it. And honestly, it was just a special game in that it just felt like so much love was poured into it. Not only that, but it was probably the best graphical Super Mario game we've had. So what's wrong with Sunshine, Jaysic? Well, there were two things. One, it was on a console that didn't sell as well as the others, that made it limited in audience. And two, compared to the other Super Mario 3D games, it felt like not every level, not every place had as much love sprinkled into it. Some areas just felt kind of forced to meet development needs and deadlines. It doesn't affect the normal player's experience, but as someone who's in love with the Mario franchise and in love with 3D Mario games, it shows. Another wildly popular game on the GameCube was Super Smash Bros. Melee, the top-selling game on the console with 7.4 million copies sold. What set this game apart from the other Smash Bros. Games was how uniquely fast it was. Fox and Falco were hyper-speed in a 3D model, Jigglypuff was Jigglypuff, and there were a whole lot of infinites. Thank you, Sakurai. Sakurai wasn't the only person trying out something new. The Mario Kart series had Mario Kart Double Dash released on the GameCube. The gist was hell. The gimmick here was that instead of having one character on the kart, you had two. Each character had their own unique power-ups, so you could choose whatever characters you wanted to get the power-ups you want. You could flip the characters whenever you want and hold two items at once. I like this one. See, what made it so popular for me was how they tried out something new. They said, hey, what if you put on two characters for a change, and then proceeded to never do it again. The game felt so much more lively and had so much more action, making it so fun to play in multiplayer. There are also some new contenders in the ring that came during the GameCube era. Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime, Pikmin. These series all had their first entry on the GameCube and grew to be the popular series they are now. Well, except for Pikmin. My god, what happened to you, man? And don't even get me started on the 24 megabytes of RAM. They were... Sorry, I'm getting a call. Give me a sec.
Hello? Gotcha. Okay, bye. That guy's gonna help me get my hands on a GameCube. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I'm back. So basically, I'm at this house. A guy on Craigslist said he was gonna sell me a GameCube right here. So I'm here. Let's go in. Oh man, another construction house. This other David tent is for free. I'm confused. The seller said he was gonna meet me here, but I don't see him. Man, he looks nothing like his Tinder profile. So you have my GameCube, right?
Yes, I have very many GameCubes. We have Sega Mega Drive, we have PlayStation 3, we have Nintendo Switch, is that what they call it?
Only one of those are Nintendo.
We have Sega Mega Drive also, Sega Mega Drive 2, very popular in Serbia. You see, go with me, I will show you the many GameCubes.
Man, this looks nothing like the rest of the house.
Ah, yes. You see, this is actually the luxurious room. I keep all of our nice clientele in here. As you can see, this is my good friend Boris. He's my assistant and partner in crime. Ah, yes. What are you here for again? I forgot.
I need a GameCube.
Ah, yes. So right over here in the... Ah! Нет. Хорошо. That's my cousin Roman. We go bowling every single Saturday. He gets what you Americans call it, the glug.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Most bowlers are drunk. I need that GameCube fast.
Okay, calm down. I got what you want. As you can see, I have the games and the cube.
That's not a GameCube. That's a morning cube. I'm mad and awake for the PlayStation 2.
No. Look, I even have mini GameCube.
That's just a smaller wooden cube. Oh man, I'm completely screwed now. If I don't get a GameCube within the next hour, I'm gonna die. Oh man, if only there was someone here to help me.
Man, that was a crazy night of bowling.
Мое лекарство сработало!
And my cousin.
I came here looking for a GameCube. I left without my virginity.
What the actual fuck?
Моя работа здесь закончена.
He was looking for a GameCube too?
Yes, the doctors diagnosed him with N64 disease. It's a funny little prank doctors like to pull on their patients, where they have 24 hours to get a GameCube or they die.
Ah, that makes sense. Doctors prank people with death things forever.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. I guess it was all a scam. Let's go bowling.
Yeah.
Wait, do I saw something burning?
Yes, I left the oven on. My babushka told me to do it. Typical Russian tradition.
Ah.
Jesus Christ, I know that took way too long. I'm sorry about that. My plan is to upload every 2 to 3 Fridays now, and it'll always be on Friday, so if you're expecting a video, expect it then. I had a lot of fun making this video, especially the ones with the guys. Huge thanks to all of them. And thank you guys for watching the first video and inspiring to make this second video. I will catch you next time. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support, and I will see you in the next video.